There is a lot of seeming chaos all around us right now. Our world is hurting, our nation is hurting, our communities are hurting. Sometimes things seem to be in such a mess that nothing will be able to clean things up. That can make us nervous and scared about what tomorrow will bring. And as often happens, though, as I read the Bible, God brings comfort and reassurance that He is still in control. And none of what has taken place is a surprise to Him at all, and no one is more powerful than He is. I was reading in Isaiah 40 and want to read it to you starting in verse 1. Here's what it says. Comfort my people, says your God. Comfort them. Speak tenderly to the people of Jerusalem. Announce to them that their hard labor has been completed. Tell them that their sin has been paid for. Tell them the Lord has punished them enough for all their sins. A messenger is calling out. In the desert, prepare the way for the Lord. Make a straight road through it for our God. Every valley will be filled in. Every mountain and hill will be made level. The rough ground will be smoothed out. The rocky places will be made flat. Then the glory of the Lord will appear, and everyone will see it together. The Lord has spoken. Another messenger says, cry out. And I said, what should I cry out? Cry out. All people are like grass. They don't stay faithful to me any longer than wildflowers last. The grass dries up. The flowers fall to the ground. That happens when the Lord makes the wind blow on them. So people are just like grass. The grass dries up. The flowers fall to the ground. But what our God says will stand forever. God, in speaking to Isaiah, tells him to bring comfort to his people. Comfort them by reminding them who He is. They would be returned from exile soon. They would see the Lord return to fellowship with them. And I love the picture of the highway in the desert in verse 3. Living in New Mexico and going out to enjoy the land around me, it's not hard for me to imagine a picture of the significance of making a straight road for the Lord to return. Every hill and valley flattened and filled to make a smooth, unobstructed path for the Lord to do His work. As we follow God's direction in His Word, and we look to remain obedient to Him, He will work unobstructed through us to work in the lives of those around us. This enables us to share the gospel without hesitation and with boldness and effectiveness. The ultimate fulfillment of these words are in the work of Jesus Christ, as we see with John the Baptist quoting this passage in Mark chapter 1, but it's a great thing. Then Isaiah reminds them and us in verse 6 that no one can stand forever against the Lord. We are all like the grass and the flowers of the field, both temporary and fading. There is not a person on the planet that can outlast the Lord in His will. No one is more powerful than Him. The enemy may have victories in some battles, but the war is already won. For us to stand firm in the Word, which He tells us remains forever, is the only place we will find refuge. The Word of the Lord became flesh and lived among us in the person of Jesus Christ. In a relationship with Jesus Christ, we have everlasting hope, everlasting comfort, and peace, refuge, love, forgiveness, and on and on. So as you experience life today, remember that God is still on the throne, being patient so that no one should perish, waiting to return so one more might turn to Him. Find comfort that He has not forgotten you or me or anyone else. All the world will be reconciled to Him at the appointed time. So rest in Him, and I'll see you next time.